What's up everyone, how are you all doing today? Guided by Jesus here, bringing you a brand new Fortnite video. And today I'm gonna be tackling the gray only challenge. That's right, you guys have been asking for it for a while, and so I finally decided to try it out. And keep in mind, this is actually much harder than it seems, guys. With the gray only challenge, we are allowed to use heals, shields, and other items, but when it comes to weapons, we can only use weapons of the gray rarity, okay? So the very common weapons. Now, what in my opinion makes this really hard is not only are weapons that are gray not as efficient, they deal less damage, they also feel like they're a lot less accurate, but you also don't have much of a choice when it comes to variety. You're mostly stuck to very like common weapons that don't do that much of a great job in different situations. So you won't have like a rocket launcher, a sniper, a grenade launcher, etc. You know what I mean? It's going to be those very basic weapons. As you can see here, I've found several pistols already, so I'm not having the best luck. I still have to find an AR. I'm looking for that tactical shotgun because it's going to be pretty much the only shotgun that I'll be able to use. No pumps come in the gray rarity anymore after the update that they made, where pumps are now only green and blue, guys. So I did manage to find a chug jug. I used it already to get to full HP and full shield. I felt like that was going to be crucial for us to always be managing our health. Good thing we could pick up heals and shields, guys. But as you can see, I found two more gray pistols and then finally a gray burst. So not my favorite AR, but at least it's better than rocking two gray pistols, right guys? So I'll be using the gray burst for long range and the gray pistol for close range until I find something better. So I hear this opponent inside of this house. Guys, height advantage is extremely important, so that's what I go for off the bat. So I break down the roof here and I'm just peeking, and yes, he's right there. This was not the best player ever, guys, so we're able to take him out relatively quickly. Look at all these colorful weapons he has, even the epic bolt, and we can't touch any of it, guys. But thank God he did also have a great tactical shotgun for us and the med kit, so that was pretty good. We were able to find one of the weapons that is probably going to make this gray only challenge like not as hard. I mean, it will still be extremely hard because no one likes the great tactical shotgun, but I mean, it's better than just playing with a burst and a pistol, right guys? So for this video, guys, I will be fast forwarding certain parts, the parts that, you know, I'm either just farming or there's not much action. But I did want to keep it all in there because I wanted to show you guys that I stayed true to the challenge, okay? This way you guys can tell whether or not I cheated or not, which I never cheat, guys. So you don't have to worry about that, but there will always be people that if I were to trim and cut parts of the video, they would, you know, want to question that. So I did see this player on top of that sport goods store, whatever, sporting goods store, whatever you want to call it, and I know he's hiding behind that little box right there. So I'm just quickly gonna peek out, shoot that box down, and just like that, we managed to deal 90 HP to him, guys. So now I know he's really weak, so I'm confident on pushing this guy, not giving him any room to breathe or heal up. So he is like, you know, just hiding, running around. I'm gonna break in once again from the roof. That's the best option, guys. I never like to challenge like into close quarters like this because they could quickly peek you with a pump, and no matter how much HP you have, guys, you could quickly go down to one shot of the pump. So I definitely don't want to give him that opportunity, knowing that I have him so weak. Spotting him and knowing that he's right in here, I take down that stairs, which was his cover. I wait for him to shoot the first shot, and then in between the delay of one shot and the other, that's when I go in for the kill, guys. So that's a tip I have for you guys as well. Try to always manage and try to pay attention the shots and the delay between the shots of your opponents. Also, another thing I look at sometimes is whether or not they're going to have to reload. those little things could be game changing, guys. Once you start mastering those, it's really, really good. So on these videos, guys, I do want to talk you through them, and I want to show you guys and talk to you guys about what I'm thinking at the moment to hopefully be able to share some tips with you guys and help you guys also get your wins. So not only are these videos going to be extremely fun because of the fact that we're taking on, you know, unusual challenges, and the fact that they are challenges just means that they're pretty hard, because if they weren't hard, they wouldn't be a challenge. I'm also going to be trying to share with you guys some tips. I know a lot of you guys asked for them. Some of you guys mentioned that you have never gotten a win before. So if we're able to show you guys how to win in a challenge which puts us at a pretty adverse and disadvantageous position, and we're able to get you to understand what led us to get the win, that should probably help you guys, you know, become a better player and just overall play better. So we come across all of these colored weapons and we cannot pick up a single one of them, guys. So I'm here inside of Tilted. It seems pretty deserted, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get the high ground once again. So I pushed up towards this brick building. High ground is always very important, guys. It puts you in control of the fight. You could pretty much just, you know, hide if you want to, or you could challenge. It's all up to you when you have high control. I see this guy from far away. Unfortunately, with this gray AR, I'm not able to do massive damage to him. But we did take a little bit of his shield off, which if we do encounter him again in the future, it will make the fight just that much easier for us. Unless, of course, he has like big pots and he's able to actually use them. Which, if that's the case, at least if we do damage him again, then he will be out of heals or shields, you know. So nonetheless, it's still something really, really good. I come across this broken building right here, and finally another vending machine, and it's a gray one. But check that out, guys. The worst possible loot ever. So up ahead, I'm farming again, and I start getting shot here from the side. First thing you want to do, guys, is put a wall. So that will give you time to acknowledge where you're getting shot from and plan. I saw that this guy wasn't confident enough to push me, and I decided to quickly push him, and I'll explain to you guys why. Notice that the storm is moving in. I did not want to stall. I did not want to build up and sit there waiting, because then, even if I won that fight, I'd have the storm to worry about, guys. I also didn't want to just run in towards the safe zone, because I would have this guy shooting me from the back, plus whatever dangers could have been waiting me inside the safe zone, guys. So that's why I quickly pushed him, and whereas other moments you might see me play a lot more passive. I put some shots into this guy, and now he's just hiding behind that rock. I'm gonna try to chip away damage from him, peeking here and there. I'm aware that I don't have the best weapons right now. If I had a sniper like him, that's what I would be trying to do right there. Trying to get in a few snipes and take him out with that. But the fact that I have the worst loadout possible makes me want to close in the gap and just outplay this opponent. That's what I do. I'm able to take him out fairly easily, guys. So he was able to, he gave us a launch pad, which is pretty good. But all of that other epic loot that he has, we're actually not going to be able to pick it up, which is very unfortunate. He even had a scar, and that's pretty sad. Like, all you ever want in this game is to come across that kind of weapon, you know, scar, bolt, and then to not be able to pick it up is pretty sad, guys. Notice that I'm also trying to get kills in other ways here. Knowing that I don't have the best loadout possible, I set a trap right there to probably, you know, potentially, if I do get one more kill, that's one less person I have to worry about, and that just makes the game even more easy, guys, or less hard, I should say, because this game is definitely not easy playing with only grays. So here I try to, you know, place a ramp here, inviting players to, hey, you know, there's something built already, just come up this ramp. Little do they know that if they do come up the ramp, there's a trap waiting for them. I actually get a few kills that way, guys. So I spot this opponent here. I decide to put some shots into him to reduce his shield. Fortunately enough, he wasn't the best player. He never built, he never ran, and we were actually able to kill him. And we're not, once again, we're not going to be able to get that much from him besides materials, ammo, and we are also going to eventually here pick up a med kit from him. So not the worst. I mean, it's you're just pretty awful to know that in this challenge you can't really get anything else other than a gray AR and a tactical shotgun. So we're reaching the end game here, guys. We're in the top 4 situation. I start taking shots at a player, but then I start getting shot at here from the left. So look at this. I just melted this kid with the gray AR, guys. Absolutely insane. I think I hit him for 1 body shot and like 3 headshots. So I definitely didn't really expect that. But hey, I guess RNG could be on your side sometimes. And while I'm pushing here, I'm also building walls because I know that other player could have a sniper. And little do I know, there's yet another player here, which I did not expect at all. So I wasn't able to loot effectively. I do want to just get some high ground here. I am concerned about that other player across the map. He might have a sniper. I definitely don't want to get sniped. And so I'll take my mini shields here to make sure I can at least tank for a bolt's shot to the body. The only thing that's really able to kill me in one hit right now is a bolt sniper to the face, guys. So I'm worried here. I'm not peeking too hard because I don't want that guy up there to shoot me and kill me with a sniper. And I start making a strategical decision here, guys. I could have easily taken down that other guy that was under me. He doesn't seem to be the best player, but that's the thing. Why take him out when I can use him to my advantage to help me win the game and distract that other opponent? So I just let him be. I use that Port-a-Fort to make players think that I'm gonna be there, and in the meantime I'm actually looting down low. I put this trap under here in case someone wants to get inside this Port-a-Fort. I'll go ahead and make it a bit stronger by placing these walls, you know, in front and under. So I'll go ahead and tank up here with this big pot. And now basically I'm just waiting to see where the next circle will be established, and I'll go ahead and just kill some time because I know my fight against this guy needs to be from up close, guys. There's no way I'm gonna be able to win this against a pretty good player, which he seems to be, by just going ahead and taking shots with a gray and AR at him from over 100 meters away, guys. He might potentially have a sniper. I'm not trying to throw this game by, you know, challenging him with a gray AR. It was very hard getting here in the first place, so I'm doing my best here to just play smart and win this game. Notice now I'm going to start rotating towards the right, and there's a reason for that. 1, I want to make it into the safe zone, and 2, the other opponent, the third player that was left in the game, was towards the left. So if I were to go towards the left, now I'd have 2 players to worry about. So here I push up towards this hill, which will give me natural and true high ground. And then I'm also going to build at least 3 high here. 3 high is the highest you can go without suffering fall damage. But I see that this guy is just focused on me, and he's at higher level than me. So I go ahead and build 1 more. And I'm going to test him out. Obviously, like I said, I don't want to keep peeking. He might snipe me. But he goes ahead and builds 1 higher, guys. So at this moment, I'm pretty worried. He has the high ground on me. So my thoughts are build 1 higher to try to be at the same level, and then try to chip in damage with the AR here and there. But eventually you will see here that he's gonna actually build 1 higher, guys. So now I'm looking down. The reason why I jumped there on the side was to look down at the base of his base to see if I'm actually able to shoot him down and make him take fall damage. But it's actually not that vulnerable, and I'm not too close, and so I'm gonna try to be going around this hill to try to get some shots, you know, at the base, at the structure of his 1x1. But I'm not really being given any opportunity to do so by him. I'm gonna try to just go ahead and chip some damage off of him right here, which I do, but that was very minimal, guys. He still has shield, so that's really bad. He actually took out the other opponent, so the other opponent wasn't that much helpful towards us. Like, he didn't really help us that much. He died really easy to this guy. I'm trying to rotate around here. I'm gonna go towards the right because that's gonna keep me closer to the safe zone. I'm at a really tough situation right now because not only does he have true height and true high ground on me, he also has what's it called, a 5 high base. So I'm using the walls to tank the shots, and then I'm trying to use a ceiling over me to protect me from above. And that's what I do. It allows me to gain ground on him. I do suffer a couple of shots just because the terrain here was so bad and unleveled that, as you can see, I can't use the ceilings forever, guys. So I am forced to take a few shots, but nonetheless, we made it. It was worth it because now we closed in on this opponent. I test him by shooting down the base of his structure, but he quickly takes note of that and comes a bit lower, which, you know, won't really make him take fall damage. So now we got to use a different strategy, and I'll go for the double ramp here, guys, which is putting one ramp to go up and another ramp on top to keep him from shooting me from high ground. I quickly place walls here to try to tank for his shotgun shots, and it works. And now I have high ground, guys. So now for the first time in this fight, I actually have the advantage. I'll take the opportunity here to use this big pot and just juggernaut here, be as, you know, healthy as I can. And now I'm trying to figure out where this guy is. I cannot hear him. I'm wondering, is he turtling like immediately under me, or is he going all the way down to try to take down this base? So because I don't see him immediately under me, I want to go down little by little. You know, I still have to be cautious because he could be anywhere, but at the same time, I don't want to take too long, because if he's taking down the base all the way up there, I can't really hear him, and I would die to fall damage. So I finally spot him, and I'm at a bad spot here between two stairs, so I can't really build effectively. So I switch around, but that gives him enough time to make it higher than me. I place walls really fast to tank for his shotgun shots, and I noticed that he took high ground, so there's no point of really challenging him right there. Seems like a pretty good player. I'm gonna go down and try to take down the base, guys. This time I'll use the pickaxe because it makes a lot less noise, and hopefully he won't hear me doing this. He's very high up. And notice that when I do succeed on breaking the walls, I already quickly build for me, so that way if he comes down and tries to shoot me, I have cover. And just like that, we win that game, guys. What a game. Another challenge completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like if you did. It really does help out the channel. Share your comments down below. I do my very best to read and answer every single one of them. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications to not miss a single upload.